Hello. Joe here. I just decided to go live about 7 minutes ago or whenever I did something. The first stage was really insane, and there's rain coming. Stage 2 is 14 laps of 100. So 86 laps until the end of stage 2, and that's when it would be a complete lap. I would have to figure out the total stuff, but it's either half the distance or the end of stage 2, whichever is shorter, which is good that it's shorter, whichever is shorter. So I don't know anything about the rain, but they're saying it's coming. I think Richard Childress's team told Kyle Busch that it was coming. What'd they say? I wrote it down somewhere. Anyway, yeah, I don't know where I wrote it, but it said something like, in an hour and a half, it will rain or something. I don't know. I think it was 7:43. They said an hour and 15 minutes there, an hour and a half. So that's about 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. So that's close. They got to kick their butt. All right, what are we doing here? So hello and welcome to all. How are you? Hello and welcome to all. Feel free to comment. Thanks. Okay. So let's see here. Let's go to NASCAR and to the race center. Quaker State 400 available at Walmart race. They have never done a name like available at. They've always done presented by. Stage 2 of 3, lap 18. Oh, wait, let me show it to y'all. Let me show it to ya. Present. Screen. Boy, I am hot. Blaney Logano Cindric. It's on USA Network. Clouds look pretty intimidating. Yeah, let's get in. Yellow. Fuck. Number 24, William Byron. Third caution. Fuck. Can you believe that? Okay. Good evening, Fred. How are you? Thanks for coming by. Sorry, I don't know if you're watching this race. This is, I used to say I have a love-hate relationship with NASCAR, and then I changed that to a hate-love relationship with it. And recently I've changed it to a hate relationship with NASCAR. So I don't normally get excited about their races, but that stage 1 was really exciting. I don't know if you're watching it. It's on USA Today. Is that nope, that's the wrong one. I want to hide that one. So yeah, when they show the leader, they say how many lead changes and how many leaders and stuff. That is only at the start finish line. So they don't talk about all different leaders and all different lead changes. But the last 3 laps of stage 1, which we're already for stage 2, we're lap 21 of 100. So we're well past that. But it was pretty phenomenal. But for the last 3 laps, there was probably 5 different leaders. And all 5 of those, plus 3 or 4 cars, were jockeying for all the positions. It was as if it was the end of the race. And, I guess there's rain coming. And, crew chiefs have told the drivers, try to get as much, positions as you can because the rain's coming. And so they were racing their butts off. And so anyway, yeah, it's we are, what's that say? I'm going to go off screen and see what that says. So let's do edit here. I forget what edit is. Let me see what edit is here. Don't mind all my Nightbots. I haven't edited in months or a month plus. Oops, sorry. Got to put the exclamation point before it. My bad. So it looks like 11 staying out, or 10, or I don't know who that was. But someone's staying out by himself. But 12 and 22 are going to pit road. 22 is almost pushing 12. It's kind of weird. Let me put the earbud back in to see what's happening. So off pit road, I guess Joey's first. So they didn't show it long enough, but it was 22, 12, 2, 48, 17, 99, 5, and then 3 more I couldn't see. I wish they were not dicks about this stuff. Woohoo! I don't know if I told you or not, but Fred Lorenzen and I are friends on Facebook. He was a former driver in NASCAR. Cool. I recognize the name. I'm pretty new to NASCAR, 2011 or 2010 or somewhere around there. And I'm not much into history. I don't learn. I think I have to, with my OCD, I put so much time into the present day that I don't usually try to learn more about the history. That's too overwhelming for me. But I definitely know the name, so that's kind of cool. So what do we got here? That is really cool, Fred. That's really neat to hear. So let's see here. Let's go off screen. Where is this? Bubba Wallace is number 1. Wow. Ryan Preece, Martin Truex Jr., who spun around backwards on pit road because of McDowell. Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney. So 5 on is the real people. So there's 4 people that stayed out. Bubba, Ryan Preece, Martin Truex, and Chase Elliott. I guess they will cycle out of the effing way somehow, either being waved around or they don't have the tires and they'll be passed. I don't know. I'm just guessing on both those. So cool. So how you doing, Fred? How's your 4th of July and all that stuff? Seems like there's been a couple things recently, but I think 4th of July was like in between 2 weekends. So kind of both weekends kind of hooked onto it. So that maybe that's why I think there's a lot more stuff. So I don't really watch wrestling, but that commercial seemed to, hey, Neil, what's up? But that commercial seemed to show, I'm not really sure. I don't know much. Yeah, Larson is racing, of course, and he's, I think he's just behind the two. It was three, he's currently 11th, but the top three are in, they're going to either be waved around or get passed really quickly. So he's really 8th. Which the first, hello, Joe. Hey, Neil, is Larson racing. He's a rock star. He always is. Where's my cursor? I can't find my cursor. Hello, cursor. He was big time back in the day. Like I said, I'm very aware of the name for sure. So that's really cool. That's kind of cool. That's so cool, Fred. That is cool stuff. So what do we got? It's still a yellow. Looks like they're coming to green. It's Wallace, Truex, Priest, Logano. First three are probably in the way. So Wallace, Truex, Priest, Logano, Blaney, Bowman, Cindric, Busher, Suarez, Haley. Larson is 11. That's pretty cool, Fred. Thanks for sharing that, man. So since Wallace, I was going to predict that Wallace would wreck out by a certain lap because he started last. And I mean, before all the people went to the rear, he in the starting lineup, he was 37th out of 37. I know several cars went to the rear and they would get behind him, but if they're odd numbered, but I thought he'd be so frantic to get to the front that he'd wreck out. So I guess I'm wrong so far, but I will say he does not, did not finish. DNF. I will bet he's a DNF. But anyway. So it's Truex, Wallace, Logano, Priest, Bowman, Blaney, Busher, Cindric, Haley, Suarez, Allmendinger. Larson is 12th. Oh, no. Come on, Larson. So this is on USA Network, Neil, if you can hunt around and stuff. USA Network. Some of their, I don't know if Peacock is that the same channel? Some of their listings say USA and Peacock. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why don't you all pick one channel? If Peacock's so cool, why can't it stand alone? Which I don't like Peacock. But, well, I don't have it. I can't afford it. But most people say they can't afford USA Today and they buy Peacock. And I'm like, I started with, YouTube TV. Where's Foyt? Hey, what's up? What's up, Alan? How you doing? This is a LinkedIn dude. Hello, Alan. Where's Foyt? Good question. He's retired, and he's in IndyCar, and he's an owner, which I think a race or two ago, that IndyCar is differently, so it's not a week or two ago. It's a race or two ago. I think his driver did incredibly well, which is pretty rare these decades or years for him. So Truex is still going strong. I thought McDowell hit him pretty strongly on the pit road hit, but it appears his aerodynamic has not been affected by that, or apparently. So Alan, how you been? Long time no see, dude. So what do we do here? Truex, Wallace, Busher, Haley, Bowman, Logano, Priest, Allmendinger, Blaney, Harvick. Then they took away the screen. Or they do these advertisements that last a real whole long time. Who's Haley? Yeah, every time they say Haley, spin. Larson is spinning. Shit. 14 and 32? Can't see them all. Damn it. I just turned the race on. Larson, plus he spun. So, yeah, he's even behind that. Damn it. 62, I guess he, I don't know who started the spin, but. So, how you doing, Alan? How's LinkedIn, bud? Uh-oh, Jesus. Uh-oh, yeah, let's watch. 43, Eric Jones hits him. He got sideways before Eric hit him, but I don't know. It looks like he's already touching him, but that Dale says he got sideways before. Doggone it. Now, this is Atlanta. Thanks, Neil. Thanks for saying. Yeah, me. That's what I say. Oh, damn it. So yeah, Alan, you have a friend at the track that a lot of people have the same name of. I'm trying to think of the track. I'm sure you'll tell me. But anyway. Yeah, don't mind all my Nightbots. I haven't updated anything. Holy poop. I want to find out. Looks like, yeah, I think he hit him. Dale is still sticking by his statement that he got sideways before he was hit. The other two announcers are saying he was hit. And Dale is like, we have to look at it closer. I know. No one likes to be wrong. I know. So for the entire race, they're on lap 95 of 260. For this stage 2, they're on lap 35 of 100. Supposedly the rain's coming. I still haven't checked the rain. In my free. Oh, shit, that's nothing. Anyway, Hampton is on Eastern Standard Time, so it's 8:32 there. At 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Thunderstorms from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. with rain expected at 2 a.m. So thunder and lightning, of course, is 9p, 10p, 11p, 40%, 50%, 40%. And then 40, 50, 60, they're not going to, I'm sure they have lights, but they're not going to go that far. Of course they have lights. It's a night race. Oh, I can't believe it. So Busher, Truex is pitting. Haley, Wallace is pitting. Bowman, Dinger, Logano, Priest, Harvick, Blaney, Suarez, Cindric, Gillen. Eric Jones is 14th after he dumps you know who. And then Chastain, Gibbs, Hamlin, Bell, LaJoy, Reddick. Top 20. Okay, where is this? What am I looking for? Pocris, Bob. Okay, let's see the rears. I mean, yeah, who went to the rear? Woohoo! Sorry, I'm way behind on this. Busher ruled the leader. Byron gets the free pass. I didn't know it was controversial. Briscoe, Larson, Jones, Hill among those involved in last caution. I love Bob Pockrass. To the rear, Bell. Bell is the only one to the rear. So Bubba was still last because he's odd number and Bell is even number. So Bell went from 34th to 36th. Alex Bowman went from 36th to 34th, and all the odds stayed the same. Bubba, BJ, Austin are 37, 35, 33, respectively. My little bro is the game. So I'd vote for Bell. I bet he gets top 3. Quaker State 400. Joe, do you like C-Bell? I love C-Bell. Absolutely. I love him. With Joe Gibbs, I think Joe Gibbs used to be one of my favorite teams, and I loved Kyle Busch, and I hated Denny Hamlin. And then, I love Joey Logano. I'm sad that he left. And, Martin Truex Jr. is cool too. And then when C-Bell came, I was like, I don't know much about him. But last year when he had his back against the wall twice during the playoffs, and he was in a must-win, and he won both of them, and he was humble. The whole thing. Him and Larson are awesome young drivers. Yeah. C-Bell is great. Christopher Bell is great. But he was so humble. He was like, no, it's my team, and the crew chief made great calls. And the crew chief is like, well, C-Bell was driving the effing car. So, I really like him. And so now for the new and improved, not improved, now for the new Joe Gibbs Racing, I still hate Denny, of course. I will always hate Denny. And Denny will never win a championship, ever, 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 ever. He can't. It's not in him. It's not in his constitution or whatever that is, constitution, something like that, whatever. Someone was trying to say that earlier on the stream, and I was like, this is what you say, and now I forget what it is. But anyway, so who is it? It's Martin Truex, C-Bell, Denny Hamlin. Who am I forgetting? There's the most common one. Oh, why do I forget these things? Okay, Joe Gibbs. Let's see here. Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex, C-Bell, and Ty Gibbs. Yeah, I don't like Ty Gibbs either, and I hate Denny. So I guess there's only 2 possibilities. So I like Martin Truex Jr. There is nothing he does wrong. He's moral. Anyway, by default, Christopher Bell is my favorite of Joe Gibbs, and Joe Gibbs is now no longer my favorite team. I think Joe Gibbs himself has changed over the last few years. I think largely because of his grandson. He's not as anyway, he has changed. He's not as spiritual. He's not as religious. He's not as anyway. He's not as open. Whoa! Look at those. It's a huge storm coming. I wish there was parts of a broadcast that I could show, like the weather, because the weather's not really part of the TV channel. But yeah, I can't do that. 62 laps to go. Stage 2, who are they up in front? Busher, Haley, Dinger, Bowman, Logano, Blaney, Priest, Harvick, Cindric, Suarez, top 10. Come on. Someone's already out of line. Who is that? 43. Eric Jones is already out of line. How do you do that so quickly? I think Rain will hit lap 162. Does that mean they make at least 100 of 260? So okay, it'll be over halfway. Okay, so yeah, okay. So you're saying it will be over halfway. What's going on? What's going on? Sorry. I don't know what I just read, but my TV just flipped back about 30 minutes, so I don't know if I read real or fake. I don't know what I did. Come on, God damn it, work. I don't know why this is messing up. It won't play. Anyway, it shows Atlanta 101 of 260. I don't know if does that coordinate with you, Neil? 101 of 260 and 41 of 100. Is that kind of live? Am I within a lap or two? 102 of 260, 42 of 100. Busher, Dinger, Logano, Blaney, Haley, Priest, Bowman, Cindric, Harvick, Hamlin. F. Hamlin. What's he in the top 10 for? Bowman's on the inside. He's kind of by himself, and he seems to be advancing. But now someone's going to push him. Don't know who it is. 31 maybe? Haley is going to push him from the rear if he can get up to him. The outside line is really strong. It's kind of a single file for the first 4 or 5 cars. Busher, Dinger, Logano, Blaney is top 4. Oh my goodness. What the fuck are they showing Hamlin for? He's a dick. So Busher's up front. Where's Kozlowski? 18, number 18. Top 5 are single file on the outside. It looks like even more. 3, 6, 9, top 10, 11. Top 11 are single file. Busher, Dinger, Logano, Blaney, Priest, Cindric, Bowman, Hamlin, Haley, Reddick, top 10. And they're single file right this minute. It changes very quickly. So, Alan, you didn't respond a second time. And Fred, I'm sure you took off, or you're probably watching and just being quiet. Woo, hoo, hoo. Is Brandon Hutch not the... Why are these tracks going through bosses so much? It's just not coming up. I guess he is. USA Network? Ah, fuck. It's tight, but no one. They all wince so much that you don't know if it's a real wreck or not. What do we got? Wow, Ford is heavy. Ford Chevy, the next four are Fords. Fuck Ty Gibbs. Why do they talk about all these shit fucks? Oh my goodness, sorry about my words. It went in the first 7 minutes, so I won't be blocked. Did I hit a button that got rid of everybody? So Busher, Dinger, Logano. Seventh, Kozlowski. How did he do that? He was 18th. Ninth, Reddick. 12th, Bell. C. Bell, 12th. Busher, Logano, Blaney, 116. Come on. Kozlowski. Bell, 10th. 9th. A new guy. 7th, 8th. So, as far as playoff standing goes, the 16th position in and the 17th position out keeps going from +0 to -0 to +1 to -1. That's some tight stuff. And we still have like 9 more races, but 8 more races or something. Oh, 7, LaJoy spins. LaJoy hit a couple cars, but they're still going forward. They're all going forward on the track. '54 is scraping on the ground, and 1 seemed to have sparks. Chastain, front right is missing. Shit. '43 again hits the 7. 7 hits 45. 7 hits 54. 7 hits 19. You know, even if it's not Eric Jones's fault, why is he always near these kind of situations? You know, you're starting to sound like Ross Chastain, but everybody thought Ross Chastain was doing it maliciously. I think Eric may not have the talent or experience to do it. So 1-7, 19, 38, 43, 45, 54. Chastain, LaJoy, Truex, Gilliland, Jones, and a couple others. Gibbs and something else. Of course, Corey wouldn't blame himself. He's a dick, I think. Everybody loves him because stacking pennies, but I don't like him. He wouldn't do a TikTok with me. $35, 37 more laps until 162, Neil. Who do you think will win the race if it resumes? It didn't unresume. I'm going to delete that. I think he's just trying to ask a question to act like he knows me. I don't think he knows me. Off pit road, what do we got? They show yellow flag pit stop times instead of off pit road. The only thing that matters is off pit road, and they can't show it to us. Leonie. Whoa. She's got nice stuff. Anyway, I'm trying to stay up on okay, so what do we got? Let's do that and then bring this up forward. Oh, yeah, she digs it. Shows the top 11 on that screen. Okay. Okay, I think I'm ready for a movie. Logano is second. Blaney is third. I thought it was a movie. I'm confused now. I guess there's something at 10. Where's C. Bell? I don't see Bell. C. Bell is 8. Uh-oh, green flag. Green, 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 green. Logano's front row, 129. Hoo, hoo, hoo. "31 laps to go." Two is kind of jumpy there. I think he's going to get a little unstable. Come on, Kozlowski. He's fifth. Get up to your teammate there. Buscher's in front by pretty far. Then Cindric stole it. Oh, wow. Whoa. Now the cutoff is plus 14 points and minus 14 points. That's a huge change. Kozlowski, number one. Come on, Kez. But Buscher's not up close to him to push him. Come on, Buscher. Push your owner, partner, teammate. Kind of drafting on the side of the car. Well, they are neck and neck. Cindric and Kozlowski right next to the other. Buscher and Blaney right next to each other. Bowman and Logano's right next to each other. Chase Elliott and the other one is right next to each other. There's 4 sets of 2 side-by-sides. We have just gone halfway. So it is now official. You don't have to get to the end of stage 2. But that's only 25 more laps. Rain is expected to start in 38 minutes. Who knows? That's my free thing. 80% chance of thunder in 10 p.m. in 57 minutes. Most wins on drafting tracks, active drivers. Kozlowski's number 1 was 7. 2-2-2. Still, the top 6 are side-by-side 3 rows. Come on, Kozlowski. So the top 2 are Fords, then Chevy, Ford, Toyota, 2 Chevys, Ford. Top 4 Fords. Two. Top 8 are 4 rows of 2. And 5th is going to try to line up. Truex is advancing on the top lane, making a third lane. He is being ballsy. Or, confident and aggressive. And Cindric in 1. Is that 11? No, that's Keselowski. Keselowski's 6 looked like 11, and I freaked out. So Cindric cut in front of Keselowski, so they're in a row right now. Come on, Kez. Run around them. Man, this is tight. Everybody else watching this? Woohoo! Thank you for the thumbs up. I think that's Facebook. Cindric, Keselowski, Buescher, Blaney, Bowman, Truex, Haley, Logano, Dinger, Wallace, top 10. Truex has never won a plate race, a drafting race. I can't believe that. No Daytona, no Talladega, and no Atlanta with the new format, Uh-oh. Buescher's 4th or 3rd, and he's getting a little wobbly. Damn. So 2 Penske's on the inside and Keselowski and Truex on the outside. Yeah, 19 is fast. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. God, but Blaney just blocked Truex. Shit, Keselowski's too far in front. He's going to lose that. Blaney's trying to go to the outside of Keselowski. He's neck and neck, and he might pass him. .42's got smoke, and then Kyle Busch. Ah! By the way, it's halfway with laps are the end of stage 2, whichever's first, and they're already done. They've done half the race. So if anytime it stops, it's an official race. Well, according to the radar, the radar is right on the edge of Atlanta. Oh my goodness. They might finish this stage and it will be storming. So yeah, it can end, 13 laps to go, but it can end anytime. They've done halfway. Not that, people ought to count on that and bet on that and blah, 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 blah. But, it is a business, and TV network does dominate everything. And if it rains, they don't sit around and just wait for you to finish a race in 4 hours. So they do sometimes call races a little quick. So who do we got? Kozlowski, Buescher, Blaney, Cindric, Hamlin. Where'd he come from? He's 5th. Dinger, Priest, Truex, Bell, Bowman. Wow, that's 3 Toyotas and 3 Joe Gibbs in the top 9. 5th, 8th, 9th is Joe Gibbs and Toyota. But it is still top 4 Ford. Holy shit. 10 laps to go. So for the entire race, lap 152 out of 260, and for stage 2, 9 laps to go. It is Kozlowski, Buescher, Blaney, Cindric, Dinger, Priest, Hamlin, Bowman, Truex, Bell, Jones. There's a delay. I can't get everything perfect. I wish I could. When I get the exact lap, then they're showing me, 12th place and 15th place. Okay, 8 laps to go. They clear the screen. It had all the information there. Kozlowski, Blaney, Buescher, Dinger, Cindric, Priest, Bowman, Bell, Hamlin, Wallace, top 10. And again, the last 3 laps of stage 1 was crazy because it's probably the end of the race. Kozlowski, Buescher, Blaney, Cindric, Dinger. So Kozlowski and Blaney's up at top. Buescher's going to try to pass his boss. So Kozlowski and Buescher are on each other's team, but they're being pushed by 2 other cars to pass each other. So Dinger is pushing Buescher, and Buescher is getting mighty close to his boss. Whoa, okay. Spun, 11, 48, Denny Dick. Five laps to go, but they have done half the race. So if it starts raining during this yellow, Kozlowski, Blaney, Buescher. Okay, they're going to show what happened. Did 11 do it? Wow, 48 hit 11. 11 hit 20. Wow, Denny didn't do anything. Woo, 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 woo. So, Neil, do you have free radar? I'm trying to get one of those radar things. I mean, I've got a ton of them, but I don't know which one's the best. And, I started following storm trackers, I think, because of your post. And then I got a couple of apps. I only do free apps, and one of them looks like Radar something Pro looked like the best, but that was $10 a month. I'm like, well, I'd get it once I know it's the right one. Once I start chasing storms, then I would get it. But I got Climb and Storm Tracker and Weather Radar and the weather something, hurricane waiting. Well, there's no rain yet. Finish the stage. Three laps to go under yellow. They're trying to clean the... Sounds like it's three pace laps until the end of the stage, probably. Wonderground. Holy shit. What are these things? I've never heard of either of those. Wonderground, thank you. Both are free. Windy Radar. Cool, man. Thank you. Oh. I also use RadarScope, but that is a paid app. Yeah, right. I think I have RadarScope Basic, but yeah, the RadarScope Pro is what Bob Pockris uses, which I think he's the most reliable for anything in the world. I'm really biased, or not biased. He is great. Weather Underground, is that Wonderground? Okay, I typed in WU and Wonderground was the top choice. So I clicked it and then it says Weather and Radar, Weather Underground. Neither of them say Wonderground. I guess it's Weather Underground. Yeah, neither of them say it. Yes, Weather Underground. Okay, get. It's coming. Double click. And windy. Yeah, I'm doing one at a time. I get hung up. I have to get the right thing. Open. Open. The world's most accurate forecast. Hampton. Okay, back to the App Store. Okay, Windy, I think, did the same thing. I think it says windy.com, but I'll stay Windy Radar. Doesn't seem like that's a choice, but it says windy.app and windy.com. Let me try Radar. Windy.com, it looks like might be it. Windy.com. Is that it? Windy.com, windy.com. Windy.com, com. Dinger is almost out of gas. Top four are almost out of gas. They're all Fords and they're all lap 82 since the last. Okay, go double click, Face ID. Fuel remaining with laps run. Yeah, Kozlowski, Blaney, Busher, Cindric are empty. Stage 2, final lap. Green, white, checkered. Kozlowski won the stage. Wind, I guess, miles per hour. I don't know. They won't let me change to, there it is. Look at that wind. Holy shit. It's too complicated. It shows a lot of wind, but I'm not seeing the. I'll get to it later. Oh, he's got to get gas. Oh, I didn't see if he went in. I'm sure he had to. Yeah, okay. Kozlowski went. Busher, Blaney, Kozlowski. It's not showing my pinpoint position. Race off pit road. Wallace, Truex, Bell, Busher, Dinger, Kozlowski, Cindric, Blaney, Preece, Elliott. Just finished them. T-Rev is trying to become more reputable by asking Coffin Daffer if some leak is real. Why is there even? Oh yeah. Oh, was she? I still don't get. I mean, I haven't followed everything that they're talking about there. It's too much for me right now. My earbud, my ear thing came off. It's stuck in my ear. God damn! I don't like that. It fell off and stayed in my ear. That was creepy. I don't like. No, I don't like the word creepy. But so the pace cars lights are still on. They're interviewing Larson. Anyway, as far as Idaho 4 it goes, I don't understand why there is even a question about tearing down the house. I mean, I know why ultimately they're going to tear down the house, but why can it not wait for the case? And I know the case can be a year from now, but so what? Keep the house up. There shouldn't be any discussion on the other side of that argument. None. But I guess with my quick skimming, don't quote me, but with my quick skimming, it sounds like the prosecutors and the defense, neither of them want to save the house. And I don't understand the specifics of that, but what the F? Just save the house. What the, you know? Dinger, McDowell, Eric Jones, Byron. I don't like the top three. I hope it doesn't start raining now. 97 laps to go. Final stage. Pace car goes off. So Dinger, McDowell, Jones, Byron. Green, 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 green. Suarez is fifth. I hope maybe he'll jump up a few positions. McDowell's in front, but Dinger's trying to get around him. Suarez is kind of in the middle lane out of three lanes, but there's not really three lanes, but there is where he's at. Now kind of two. He's up to fourth almost. It shows fourth. Man, people are constantly jumping in and out of things. So Wallace is plus 5 points. McDowell is minus 5 points, minus 6 now. Minus 7. He's dropping like a lead weight. Come on, Suarez. Byron's trying to get past Byron. I mean, did get past Dinger, but Suarez is kind of in the mix. Come on, Suarez. Get by and let's pour. Let's get the rain to pour. Ick. I'm going to watch a movie if Byron stays in front. Who? Yaley is 5th place in the 15 car? Holy shit. So fine for the final stage, it's about to change, I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Now it is, I think. 89 laps to go. Byron, Dinger, Suarez, McDowell, Gilliland, Yaley, Bush, Eric Jones, Wallace, Stenhouse. Now Stenhouse, Wallace, top 10. Stenhouse, Jones, Wallace. Stenhouse is in front of Bush, too. What the fuck is he doing? It appears that there's water on the camera. Did they just mention did they say the rain's falling? Oh, Harvick is slit. So it's a yellow. I mean, it's gonna, not yet. Wow, he was spinning sideways on the track, across the track, and it's still not a yellow. Cars are going to go by Harvick. Wow, that was pretty tricky. So they're still running and it's still green, but I thought I saw water on the camera. Holy shit. So now the top 3 are Chevys. What happened to all the Fords? 3 Chevys, 2 Fords, Chevy, 2 Fords. The top Toyota is 9th. Oh, Bubba. Looks like Byron has no more tire lap. Tire life with laps run, 80 laps. McDowell 94. Why are they showing that? They're still in front. Who cares? They're saying Byron has no more tire life, but he's in front. Stop showing that. Suarez, number 2. Byron, Suarez, McDowell, Diener. Byron, Suarez, Dinger, McDowell. So McDowell is out of gas, or will be. Well, a spin. 41 and 23. Priest and Wallace. 41 and 23. Cautions come out. 82 laps to go. Man, why is the whole situation counting on rain. You can't count on weather. Dinger is talking. Dale Jr. is saying now that they're conserving fuel and they're hoping for rain. You have no fuel and you're counting on rain. That's pretty precise. Well, actually, you said lap 162, which, it's probably going to happen pretty soon. So you weren't that far off. Sounds like McDowell is the only one that has to pit. Oh, shit. Ran right into him. Who's that? Who's Coca-Cola? He just slammed into... That's pit lapping tires. Oh, golly! Okay, so who do we have? Still Byron. Come on. Byron, Suarez, Dinger, McDowell, Bush. I'll put him in there. Kaibu. Let's call it Kyle Busch Kaibu, huh? Whoa, yeah. Yaley Blaney is 8. Rain and lightning? Come on, there's no lightning. They would call it by now. That is a huge storm, and it is coming in, but it's not there yet. Ah, they showed the lights overhead, and there's definitely rain in the lights. Holy shit. 15th Suarez plus 0. 16th Wallace plus 0. 17th McDowell minus 0. They're all three tied. Plus 0, plus 0, minus 0. Holy shit. Raindrops. Holy moly, Bowley. Last pit laps and tires. What's that mean? Oh, if they got 0, 2, or 4 tires. They're showing an overview of the race. RCR, Richard Childress, was in the 29. 21 spun out. Harrison Burton. Blaney wins stage 1 by feet. Martin Truex Jr. spins by 34. McDowell spun him on pit road. I think someone needs to pound McDowell. He hides beyond Jesus and God and religious and spirituality, and he's that's fake. It used to be real, I thought, but he's a jerk of a racer these days. I loved it when Daniel Suarez picked him up off the ground and threw him onto the ground. And he's probably, Suarez is probably 4 inches shorter, and I bet 10 or 20 pounds lighter, but he's stronger. Damn, what happened there? LaJoy spins, hits a bunch of cars. I'm not going to show McDowell. I mean, I'm not going to show William Byron. He has won too many races. I wonder why Spotters thinks it's okay to lie about that stuff. Oh, shit. I'm ready for a movie. So they're going into pit road. That probably means they're going to call a yellow then a red. It is intensifying. Any movie. Hey, Sipa, how are you? Any recommendations? Yeah, I just go to my cheap, my USA. What is it? Fuck. So it's lap 186 out of 260 and whatever else that said, 78. It's all screen now. But this is a huge storm coming, so they're probably going to call the race within minutes, which is stupid. I mean, it's okay to call the race, but usually they want to take a few minutes on it. Shit, where are those numbers? I need those numbers. So they're showing not live. What genre do you like? I'm really into Hallmark. It's so limited by what I have. I just search movies and whatever's on demand or whatever's coming up in the next 5-10 minutes is what I start. I know men aren't supposed to cry and stuff, but I'm starting to really like. I for a year or 2 or 5 or whatever, I've been really liking Hallmark and all 3 of their channels: Hallmark Mysteries and Hallmark something. Anyway, there's 3 Hallmarks, but they're doing a ton of. There's a ton of. How you doing, Sifa? Thanks for being here. But yeah, I have YouTube TV. Fuck. They've got William Byron's car propped up like he's going to win the effing thing. God damn it. I don't want him to win. I want Suarez, who's second. I want him to win. But too late. They've called a yellow. I'm good. You? Hallmark has some good movies. The one thing, I don't know if this is good, but I like the Hallmark's always 2 hours. It's not an hour 58 minutes, and it's not 2 hours 2 minutes. They're all 2 hours long, which is great because then you can stay on a schedule. Godfather is 4.5 hours, and all that stuff. So yeah, I just do. I've been doing that. I was doing Idaho for every single moment that I was awake, and I was even dreaming about it. So I was doing it all the time. But when I OD'd on Idaho 4, or they stopped coming out with new information or whatever, from that moment forward, every night I had to end with movies. I was like, I'm too stressed. I need to watch something mindless. So, the ones I hate is I hate horror. I hate terror. I hate all those stupid things, Halloween and all those stupid MFers. But things I love is, like who's Jodie Foster with Hannibal Lecter. What's that? I love those heady ones, but that's not a good idea to do when I'm trying to chill out and become so. Well, cool. Thanks for coming, Sifa. I don't know if I think in my, thank you for coming. I appreciate you coming, Sifa. and I think in my note I said, there's probably raining and they might call it early. And I'm doing okay. I'm about the same. I did a stream this morning at last second. I did this one at last second, and I'm nowhere closer to wanting to stream. I don't want to stream. It's there's no fulfilling anything with this stuff, in my opinion. Boy, they keep showing the Chicago race. That's over. It's done. Move on. Move on. Chicago's done. So why don't they show I guess the reason they're wasting time. I want to get back to the live, but I guess they're wasting time because it hasn't been called yet. I think they're trying to show a bunch of extra commercials to say, now NASCAR's called the race. Now, if they call the race this quick, that is the quickest they've ever called a race. Usually they act like they're doing stuff. They send out the Air Titans. They send out the cars. Well, at least the track house is covered. So about half the cars are covered. I'm not sure why the others aren't covering their car, because electronics, everything gets wet. I think that's a driver walking. Who is that? Kyle Busch? There is someone casually walking 100 yards away from the cars. I wonder if he found out something that we don't know yet. But if they've covered the cars, the drivers are out. But to be that far away from he wasn't like running to the bathroom or anything, and he wasn't running to get a water or food or anything. He was casually walking away. So, Raptor, Trackhouse 99, come on! Can't they just move those cars around and give it to the 99? I want Daniel Suarez to win. He's such a good guy. I'm not sure why I don't like William Byron. He's not a bad person. He's nice. He's spineless. He's not that great. He learned from. He's the winningest driver in the series this year, and he learned from iRacing. He didn't have experience growing up as a driver that people do, when they're 12 and 14 and 16. He learned on a computer. He drove on a computer. Ross Chastain just said he did not run any lap in full speed. And that's what it's known for, is you hold the gas pedal down and you don't ever hit the brake. He said he did not do one lap that way. And he's aggressive. So that's something happened. Hallmark has some good movies. 9:53. Is anything starting at 10? That's not huge rain, but it's a steady rain. I don't care that William Byron's in front. F him. I want Daniel Suarez. Okay, I'm going to go over to YouTube TV to see what's Baconator. Nader. Okay, the movies that are currently on live on YouTube TV that, started, the one that started the oldest, it started at 7, almost 3 hours ago. So A Few Good Men, Meet the Fockers, A Christmas Cookie, Catastrophe, Marvels, The Avengers. I don't like any of them. A Good Day to Die Hard. A Good Day to Die Hard. I hate those spoofs. I hate William. I hate funny things. I hate a lot of things. Escape Plan 2, Hades, War for the Planet of the Apes, Harlem Nights. Whoa, The Proposal, The Proposal is funny. The Hitman's Wife, Body Mind, blah, 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 blah. Let's see what starts at 10. 10 is A Few Good Men, Little Fockers, Escape Plan. So I like A Few Good Men, but that's probably a 3+ hour. So I'll probably, I don't know why there's not a 10 o'clock Hallmark. Campfire Kiss, 9 to 11. I'll watch that. Okay. I am so anxious. Call this effing race. Let's see when this started. Red flag for rain was at 9:45. So 12 minutes ago, it was red flag. 9:45 was red flag. So 12 minutes still is early, but if they could call it within a half an hour, what's that? 12 minutes. Wow, the rain is really coming down. Yeah, man. I'm sure they're going to call the race. They're just taking, they don't want to do it in 12 minutes. While William Byron is standing right in victory lane. What an effort. Right next to the trophy. They're talking to William Byron. 10 o'clock. I missed all those 10 o'clock movies. Oh. I'm reading about Martin Brundle, from the grid walk with Cara. I don't know how to Delaving. I don't know how to say her name, but she was rude. He was rude. Everybody's rude. Who's the right person? Delaving. I guess she's a model. I never really have heard of her until today. And I guess she's young and she's a model and she puts her naked body out there a lot, but she looked flat and saggy, which is hard to do both those, but she did from her very revealing outfit. And I'm like, golly, why are you showing us your rack and you can't even talk to Formula One? That would be I guess she had nothing to promote, but she could have promoted her outfit. She was trying to promote it to everybody that walked by her. But I guess she's had some troubles. I'm kind of usually pro mental health people that have challenges with mental health, but I think she did a very poor call this morning, I think. So next week is New Hampshire. I was thinking of going. I know I'm not gonna, but I was thinking about it. I thought about it so much I was going to write an email to NASCAR, which will not be that won't be productive, but I was going to try to do it. New Hampshire is not owned by NASCAR, so it's the other. Oh, they're pushing the cars. They're pushing 24. It appears that it's going to be called. They're pushing 24 really far. It sounds like the race is over. I'm sure he's going to the victory lane. Let me go to Bob Pockris if they've called anything yet. Race is official. William Byron the winner 6 minutes ago, 9:58. So 15, 16, 17 are all +3 or -3. Suarez, McDowell in, Wallace out. Yay. Suarez is 15th, but he's tied to 16th, McDowell. And he's 6 points ahead of Bubba, who's -3. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The -3 and +3 is only 3. That's not 6. That's the only exception. The others, it's the both directions. So I had the earbud in my ear, but I'm not really listening. But it didn't sound like they called it 7 minutes ago, the TV. But, Bob Pockris has called. All right, race is done. Guess I want to escape to my movies. Neil, thank you for being here. Sifa, thanks for coming by. Wisco came this morning, which was very nice. Thank you, Sifa. That was probably related to one of your things. So Wisco did come by. That was very nice. And I was trying to entice B to come because Joey Logano was doing really well at the beginning of the race, but I'm glad she didn't ultimately come because he didn't do really well. Let's see where he ended up. Joey Logano, he's probably 20th or so, 20th, 25th. 17th. So, yeah, I'm glad she didn't make it. Her poor Joey Logano. He was doing so well. But this is like one of the super speedways. So until the race is over, any of the racers could win. What was that? So Byron has 4 wins. He has the most wins. Kyle Busch has 3 wins. He learned from video games. Oh, you're welcome, Neil. Thank you. Cool. So, can he really be the best driver in NASCAR right now when he learned from iRacing, when he learned from a video game? He now has, I don't know how many years, 3, 4, 5 years experience in the Cup, but he didn't have it when he came. So, oh, shit. All right, man. Cool. All right, Neil, thank you very much. Y'all take care. Let's see. End broadcast in 3, 2, 1. Hit it again. End broadcast in 3, 2, 1. Bye.